Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Now, in today's episode, we have got ourselves a bit of a different plan from what we were going to be doing down in that little bit of a farm area there. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing something all the way on that side of the base. And in fact, it's not really on that side of the base, but kind of. And you'll see what I mean. So I'm quickly running over here because I want to show you some stuff that I've done between the last episode, or some of it was actually done during the last episode. It was just done between cuts sort of thing, and now. So first of all, we walk in here and you can see I've tried to improve this path a little bit. I think it's still a little bit messy. Oh, we've left out a few gaps like there and stuff like that. Might want to get that into grass, but that's all right. That's no biggie. And we've gone ahead and done these paths. We've also done the towers. So that tower and that tower are finished off, looking pretty damn good, if I say so myself, with that white, well, not white, but it's the lighter of the oaks, just plain oak, and the spruce stairs there with the spruce roof. I think it looks a lot better than the dark oak. It was just looking really out of place in this base, so I think that's actually not a bad improvement to have done. I've also changed these doors over here, by the way. Because I don't know if you might remember, there was really nothing too spectacular, but the doors were facing outwards, and I thought it might look a bit better with the doors flat, and it does. I'm just feeling like this is kind of lacking something. If you have a look, it's just really bland there and there with, I don't know, I think there's a little bit of stuff we need to do there. And I've also actually got another idea in the meantime, which I think we can quickly give a go with those spires, or, well, not spires, the towers there. I want to try on those two something quickly, so they'll be in this chest. Oh man, having these chests sorted out is amazing. It really is. Let me just do that and that. So we've got ourselves more than enough. We'll definitely have ourselves more than enough. Also, by the way, I have gathered up quite a bit of experience, and I've done a few enchantments. So what we've got here, I think the only new one here is this Protection 3 Unbreaking 3, but we're going to improve that slowly but surely. Now, what I want to do is, if you have a look on here and around there on that side, it just looks a little bit plain. So I want to try seeing what happens when we droop a bit of oak fence down the sides. I think that might look kind of, man, I think it might look kind of good. So let's just jump up here and see what it looks like. It's worth a try, I think. That's high enough? Yep. So maybe like 1, 2, 1, 2, try 3, maybe. Do that. No. Nah. Nope. Okay, well, let's have a look at how that looks, and we might actually just take one out to give ourselves the 2 versus 3. No ghost blocks, please. Thank you. Okay, so let's have a look at that. Nope, completely out of place. I'll have to take that down in the meantime. But yeah, we'll leave it there for now. So what we're going to be doing is actually, over here, by the way, the path ends, and I want to make this path a little bit more stony, and make it look a bit more like the portal. So that's why we haven't done any of the real path leading up to this portal. Now it's going to get a bit noisy because that's just what happens. And we'll go into here. So this is what I meant by on the other side of the base. It's into our Nether hub that we're building ourselves. Oh man, this lag. Come on. There we go. It's gone. We get it? Oh man, that would have been close. That would have been close. Oh, damn it. Yeah, so what the plan is if you have a look here, we can see that we've gone out 20 blocks in this direction, 15 blocks in that direction, and we've got this big platform, but ignore that. That doesn't matter. That's actually probably going to go at some stage. But this little square area is kind of what we've set to kind of build our stuff around. Now, this portal in the middle is our main portal, obviously. That's the one that we are going to be using from our base. And it's going to come out and kind of lead us in every direction we want to go, which is far away from our base. So, for instance, that is spawn there. So we would want a tunnel going all the way to spawn. We'd want the tunnel over there going all the way to the ice spikes and the podzol biomes. And then also we would want to go out in all other directions. We've also got a few other places we want to explore shortly. So, yeah, we'll add more portals and tunnels for them eventually. Now, one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to flip this portal so that it is actually running sideways like that. So flip it 90 degrees, and that'll look a little bit nicer. And then I've actually got no idea what I want to do for the base, so for the Nether hub. So we're going to be trying out a few things and seeing what looks good. So first of all, we'll go for the, I think we'll go for the walls, then the floor and the roof. Okay, we are back now, and I've kind of done a few little bits and pieces around here. And it's just really because I had no idea what I wanted to do, and I think we might have some sort of idea now, I guess. So these big arches like this one here, and we'll have another one over here, which is 5 wide. We'll have one on each side. So as we come out, we'll have 4 of these arches going in the 4 cardinal directions. And these arches over here, I'm not too sure whether we'll make them another path going off somewhere else, maybe underneath those ones to other places that kind of loop around. But yeah, currently these ones I think will be just a bit of a, I don't know, maybe a window or something. We'll see what's going on here. And because I had no real idea of what I wanted to do, I've kind of messed around, and I think we've got a sort of an idea of what we can try, at least try to do in the Nether here. And that is going to be, I want to try and make this pull over as if it was kind of, well, that one there, as if it was kind of supporting the roof. And the roof, we want to use a bit of bright colors, like light blues and yellows and stuff, make it look like we're outside. So try and make the Nether look a little bit brighter, a little bit happier, and look like we are in some kind of, I don't know, as if it's out, we're looking outdoors. That's kind of the thing. We can maybe put a bit of clouds and stuff in the roof. There'll be a lot of lava proofing though, but it'll be a bit of fun. And I'm slowly just bringing a few things over to the Nether here. And yeah, these will be refined. They will be refined. This is just a general idea of what we're going to be doing. I'm going to put them on the other side now, and then I'm going to pull these over and see how that kind of thing looks. So that's what I'm going to get up to now, and then we can see how it goes. And here we are. So what I've done is I've practically added in the sides and added in this little loop on the top, which I think is a little bit too straight and flat. But we'll work that out because, as I said, we want to make this look like a sky. And I think it'll be a bit of a challenge, but it'll be a bunch of fun, I'm sure. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to clear out a ton of that to do that. And that's not going to be done right now. What I think we can do is, I actually just want to quickly have a look from outside of what it looks like. Because I'm not too sure how we're going to do our tunnels, if we're going to have our tunnels still looking off into the Nether like this. It actually doesn't look too bad. I actually don't mind the look of the Nether. And we come around here. Let's have a look at what this looks like. That actually looks kind of cool. I do like the look of this building. I think it's very unrefined. Like, what we've done so far is very blocky. I mean, there's straight edges and stuff. We'll want to take these down a little bit and use a few slabs and stuff like that to get this to look a little bit nicer. But yeah, that's just the overall idea. And I mean, we might end up finding that it looks nicer when it's a bit pointier. Who knows? But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in the future. What we're doing right now is I think we'll get this area cleared out because it doesn't look like we're getting too many ghasts, well, battle to say it, ghasts spawning around here. They all tend to spawn out there, and they're pretty easy to handle. So I don't think we're going to have too much of a problem of hiding away from a ghast if we did somehow come in here and have one. Another thing, by the way, for those of you who might not know, is the ghasts shouldn't spawn, and I'm fairly certain it still remains true, that they shouldn't spawn on areas where there's half slabs. They'll only spawn where there's a big, flat, full block area, so we should be cool on that front. Although, as I say, maybe I'm wrong, and there'll be a bunch of fun to figure out, but yeah. The other thing is, we're gonna have to work out how to stop those guys spawning on these blocks here, because those are all flat, and we don't want them spawning in, but yeah, that might not even be relevant once we got that roof in. And in the meantime, I'm smelting up at the main base a bunch of glass, so we can do that with glass. And the idea is that we're gonna fill it in, maybe go back up a few layers, and we're gonna do layers of glass. So we'll go like a light blue glass with maybe some white wool for clouds in it, and then go more white wool on the top, kind of make like a 3-dimensional cloud in that, which I think would look really cool. And I mean, it might not turn out as good as I think it will, but it'll be a good, I don't know, experiment to figure out if that's going to be awesome. So that is definitely something we're going to be doing, and we're going to have to work up, well, every time it's been nighttime now, because we don't have any other way of getting bone meal. I've just been killing a bunch of skeletons, so we're going to need quite a bit of bones to get the light blue dye, but that's not too bad. That's not too much of a problem. As I say, I'm just going to keep going around doing that. It also repairs all of our mending tools, which is really great. And it's not too bad. It's not, you don't get too many, but yeah, it's not too bad. I think if we can get some looting on that, that would be great. But yeah, that's something we'll have to hope for in the future. So let's just keep doing this. Clearing this up. Oh man, what did I do that for? And that, we're going to lose that block there as well. Dang it. But yeah, this is actually looking alright. I think it's looking alright. Also, another idea is when we're in here, once we've got that sky, and we could even start it now, but I think it'll be better off to start once we've got the sky in, is having some leaves and stuff droop down here, which might make this look a little bit less unnatural looking, like a little bit less flat, having leaves and stuff drooping from it. I know the leaves come a bit weird in the Nether, but we might end up getting that to work for us. So yeah, that's also part of this, or part of this plan. But yeah, now what the plan is we're going to get this floor kind of worked out. And I want this to look sort of up and downy. So we're going to have to go down 2 blocks using a stair, because we're not going to be putting in full blocks at all. And I think the stairs will work quite well. And we're not going to keep it as this stone slab the whole time. We're going to maybe change it up with a bit of... Shut up, Ghast. We're going to maybe change it up with a few stone bricks. A bit of wood as well, because the floor isn't going to be close to any lava, so we shouldn't get any trouble with that. Okay, so I've actually got a new plan here, guys, and what we're going to be doing is, instead of doing the floor, we're going to start from the Nether portal and work our way to doing the floor. So we're just going to go up 1, 2, 1, like that, maybe one more, I think it was. And we can even go one more up, so that'll be probably quite high, but that's alright. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have to put a block there and just go 1, 2, 3 across. And now we've got a bigger Nether portal, just to make it look a little bit more grand in the middle here. And whoa, that's lucky it wasn't on the edge. And yeah, so that's what we've got there at the moment. Now I've brought a few things, and the idea with this sort of place in here is I want it to look kind of like a castle that's been left behind, or I don't know, kind of like a little bit more ruined and in touch with nature, I guess. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to be using a bunch of vines and, well, I'm going to try vines out, but a wood and all that sort of stuff. So kind of contrasting to what we have on the other side of this Nether portal, which is more bricky and making it look a little bit more evil. On this side, we're going to try and make it look like it's going to the more natural world, which it is. It's going to the more natural Minecraft world. And yeah, we're going to just try and disguise it a little bit. So that is the current plan, and I've also decided I want to give these a try, maybe bring in a little bit more color, and we could probably put these on somewhere, or even just decorate the ground, just for the hell of it. I'll put those over there. So let's just see what we could be doing. So that could look kind of cool, and if we actually did some leaves around it, making it look like it's a tree, that could even look even better. So that's already ideas coming in here. So we can get rid of that there. Now, will I be able to... I don't think this will work because it's going to go sideways. So we're going to have to work something else out there. But yeah, that's all right. That's ideas already coming into play. So I like that. I really do. So let's just keep going up like this. And that's not going to be there, so we may as well get rid of that. And if you guys wonder why I can get rid of that, it's because of the silk touch on the pickaxe. So there we go. That was something that confused me when I first started playing Minecraft. How the hell do you get those blocks? That's how you get those. And yeah, that's good. That's very good, actually. So we can also maybe do like a branch coming out here. And go up one. By the way, if you guys hear a bunch of noise in the background of my mic, I've tried to fix it, but there's a guy next door to me. And he tends to cut things, and I don't know what the hell goes on in that guy's house, but yeah, he's always just working and building something. And yeah, it's not very nice. So yeah, that's what you guys are probably hearing if you're hearing anything. Now this one, maybe we can start the tree over here and work it sideways. So we'll work it around like this. Actually, if this is going to be the trunk, we'll have to make that one there tree, that one there tree as well. Not that. Yeah, they don't look too nice, but that's okay. So that one there and that one there. And if I remember correctly, there's some leaves which don't look as bad. And I think it's the birch leaves which look a little bit more greener in the Nether because I don't think they get altered. I think it's the oak leaves and the dark oak leaves. And I think acacia as well, and all those sort of ones that get a little bit more altered than these ones. And we can also do a bit of a branch coming out here, just one higher. So let's do that and pull that one out. Bam. And let's just take a step back and look at it. That could look alright. We'll quickly light the portal as well because that's important. It might change some perspective of what we want. Yeah, that's alright. I actually don't mind that. So we can maybe put some roots in here, coming down like that or in there. We'll have to work that out a bit later of what we are going to be doing in terms of making this look a bit nicer with going into the floor and stuff. But that's not important because that's something that can be fixed quite simply. So keep going up here and there. Drop down here and do this for the last one. Now, please tell me that looks alright. That actually looks alright. I actually don't mind that. It's looking a little bit woodlandy. I like it. It looks like it's part of a woodland. Yep, I like that. Now, we'll go like that. And we need to bring some leaves into it. But I'm thinking, do that all the way there. We might cause a fire because we're not too sure if there's any lava in there. So that might be something we'll leave till the end. We can put leaves and stuff at the bottom. I want to put some of these in because... yeah, we'll throw it on the ground, why don't I? Because they don't look too bad. So we'll do that. Maybe, actually... No, I was going to say we could put them in there, but we can actually put a bit of podzol in there, which might make it look a little bit more grown in. So yeah, let's give that a try. I'll have to go grab it, so I'll go grab that and I'll be back. For those of you who might not know what our outside of the nether portal looks like, which I think we did come through here at the beginning of the episode, this is what it looks like. So it looks like a little bit evil, but kind of nice. And when we come into here, we want it to be a contrast of what we see on the other side. So there we go. Yeah, it's definitely going to work. I think it'll work. So we'll put in a bit of this around like that, and maybe, you know, we might actually just, can't just do, oh, what we can do, I think, if we break one of these by hand, it turns into a little mushroom. So let's do that. Okay, it doesn't. Cancel that last one. So we'll just put these in quick, on like that, and that, so there, no, oh well, I guess we could try that, and there, and around here. So there we go. And I'm not too concerned about things spawning on these points here. We can even do something about it later, but that's not a concern at the moment. We'll go and put the podzol in here, there, and we can even fill in bits and pieces around the place. Yeah, that's looking alright. That's looking a little bit better. And I've also grabbed up a few of these. Now, why is that not together? So we'll jump up there. Maybe just place in these leaves here. You know, they're not actually as bad as I thought they were. But we do have the spruce leaves, and see how they look. Yeah, they definitely are a little bit more green, and I do prefer it to be a little bit more green because it'll create a little bit more contrast. So we'll put them in instead. There we go. Like that. And shut up, Ghast. Man. So, yo, why can't I keep myself balanced on this thing? There we go. And check this out. So, if this does work, this will be like a potential theme to carry on throughout this, because I wasn't planning on this being a woodland theme, but if it is, it might, if it's looking kind of good, we might even change our idea over there. But I'm still feeling the kind of abandoned castle ruins in the middle of a woodland. It could be. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, this is definitely a nicer green. That's for sure. So, do we just run out? Yep. Got some more at the base, I think. And let's make sure it's not an absolute disaster. Yeah, that's alright. We'll get rid of this pillar. And we can even put some of these. Let's just try this. I'm just going to give it a try. I don't know how it's going to work. Just like that. Kind of make it look a little bit more colorful. Yeah, I like that. That's looking awesome. Perfect. I'll finish this off now, and then we can see how this all looks, because I'm really liking it. Alrighty, guys. Look at that. I think this has come along really, really well. Surprisingly, actually. I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out, and it does look like a tree, man. The vines that we put on there really do complement the kind of colors that are in here, because they're so much different. They look more like they're in like a fungal type forest, like with these sorts of things. And by the way, I was right. You do get one of these guys from punching one of these guys. You just have to, it's kind of just not 100%, so you got to punch a few before you get them. But we did get one, and that is perfect. Man, I'm happy. I'm really, really happy. But for today's episode, guys, I'm stumbling over my words. I think that's going to be the end of it. So thank you very much for watching. And I want to just know what your guys' thoughts are on doing this roof. If you guys are happy doing a sky, or if you guys have got some ideas to add on to that, or other ideas. And also in terms of this project, yeah, what you guys think would be a good idea with this portal, because we can even change up a few more things on this if you guys choose so. But thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.